Hello. Today let's talk about our LG device here. It's a nice flat screen. This is a device which comes with a lot of stuff. This is the OLED, in this case the 65C27LA. This is a nice television which brings us so much joy. It's out the OLED television series. It comes with a lot of connectivity possibilities, if you like. We have, as you can see here, on the back side, on the left back side, good to reach area. We can reach different kind of docks. There first is the IR booster, you can see. This is an infrared blaster. This is a device that relays commands from a remote control to one or more devices that requires infrared remote control. For instance, it may also allow a radio frequency-based remotes, including those using Bluetooth, to control infrared red-based components. That's really cool because LG delivers here the infrared blaster tools with it. You have two of them. And you can dock it on that place to uplink. So, for example, another device like a Blu-ray player or something else, with your LG television, of course. But you can control this device if you use the infrared blaster option with the magic remote, or with the remote you are going to use with that television here. That's a really cool feature on it. It's included. It was in the package, so you can use it. Easy peasy. Dock it into position, and then of course you can start to dock this to another, or pair this with another device to use your remote control, which you are going to use with your television otherwise. Cool feature, but you does not always need it and always use it, because some kinds of devices which you docked with the HDMI can control via the remote automatically if you like that. But this it's included. It is the IR blaster. It's not a phaser, it's a blaster. Okay, next step is we have more connectivities here. DVB, digital video broadcast. We have a triple tuner built in. That means you can dock there DVB, digital video broadcasting stuff, like your standard television shows, come from the satellite, terrestrial. There's an antenna. Or you can use it as cable connection. Okay, you have the possibility of 3. You can choose what you need: satellite, or antenna and or cable. DVB triple tuner. Of course, you can also use the Wi-Fi connection to use it remotely, by using streaming something about from the internet, of course, because it's a smart television. Next thing is the optical digital audio out socket. That's really cool. This is Toslink. That comes from Toshiba Link. It is a standardized optical fiber connection system, also known generally as optical audio. It is the most common use in consumer audio equipment via the digital optical socket, where it carries a digital audio stream from components such as compact disc, DVD player or something else, digital audio tapes, records, computers and modern video game consoles, to an AV receiver that can decode 2 channels of uncompressed pulse code modulations, audio, or compressed 5.1 over 7.1 surround sound, such Dolby Digital and DTS surround sound. So this is the first choose if you like to have a better sound, because it goes to an external sound system. Then you should use the digital optical audio out. This is the Toslink. And this you should use for a better and awesome sound, because the built-in speakers are not the greatest at all, of course. The next dock here is the possibility of local area network. You can use a patch cable like seen here to dock this, to connect this smart device, smart television via a local area network cable with the internet. That's the best choice of connecting to the internet, because a wide connection is the fast way and the easiest way. Then we have 4 ports of HDMI, high definition multimedia interface. This is a proprietary audio and video interface for transmitting uncompressed video data and compressed or uncompressed digital audio data from the HDMI compliant source device, such as a display controller to a compatible computer monitor, video projector, digital television like here, or digital audio device. The HDMI is a digital replacement for an analog video standards. That means here you can dock your next-gen console, PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, or something else, a DVD player, or a Blu-ray player, or so many other devices. Or you can connect your computer system with this device here, with this smart television via HDMI. And there's more. We have one of the 4 HDMI connectability possibilities are the ERC and RRC standard. That means if you have a device which delivers uncompressed, or which can deliver uncompressed audio data to your television, you should use that. That means if your device, which you like to dock there at HDMI, has the ERC option or ARC option, you should use HDMI port 2 in this television. That makes the sound much better than the standard way. The standard port of 1, 3, and 4, of course you can dock there the entire HDMI family, it's no problem, and you will get sound. But if you have the ERC or RRC option, choose that first. And then you can dock there up to 4 HDMI devices on your smart television. And then you can see you have 3 USB ports. USB Universal Serial Bus is an industry standard that specifies the physical interface and the protocols for connecting data, transferring and powering of the hosts, such as personal computers, peripherals, and so on, keyboards, mobile devices, and intermediate hubs. USB was designed to standardize the connection of peripherals to computers first. But if you have such a smart device like here, you can also dock there, for example, USB devices with that television, and you can of course use it. But you see more there. You can see there is of course USB 1, USB 2 and USB 3 port. That means 3 ports are 3 possibilities to dock your USB device there. Like a USB stick or external HDD, for example, and so many more options are available. But there is more. You can see the CI Plus symbol. CI Plus is common interface. This is a digital video broadcasting. That is okay, the common interface. It also calls DVB-T. It is a technology which allows decryption of a pay TV channels. Pay TV stations want to choose which encryption method to use. The common interface allows television manufacturers to support many different pay television stations by allowing to plug in exchangeable condition access models. This is the CAM for various encryption themes. The next standard in CI Plus, the next step, this is the modern update of the CI Plus thing, is the CI Plus with USB. So you can have a USB stick, and into the USB stick you can use this USB stick as common interface. And the common interface also you have to dock into a CAM. And CAM can additional access module has to dock into your CI module, which is also included on this television. As you can see on the top side, you can see this common interface. This is the old school common interface dock. There you come with your standard common interface card, dock it into there, watch pay TV. But this television is ready for CI Plus via USB. Okay, it's standard USB with the additional thing of the common interface, if you like. If you does not need it, you can also use it as a standard USB ports. And if you have a common interface card, go to the top side of your television. These are all connectabilities, with physical connectabilities on your LG television. This is a really cool television and it's ready for the future. This is an LG 4K OLED Evo television C2. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe me and give me a positive feedback, and I hope to see you again on my channel. Soon.